So hi guys, it's me, Denny Daniel of the Museum of Interesting Things, and I'm here with
Jenna.
And Jenna is actually doing a piece for Downtown Magazine.
Yes.
Now, if you've never heard of Downtown Magazine, where have you been? Because hello, downtown is there's nothing above 14th Street, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Flatland.
Anyone who lives in Manhattan, in the Village, knows that you don't go above 14th Street. Even when I told the broker I have to be in the box. 14th Street, Prince Street, 6th Avenue, Avenue A, the box. That's where this apartment had to be, and she found a place right in the center of it, so I was very happy, Broadway and 8th. But anyway, Jenna's doing a thing for Downtown Magazine, and you should totally check them out. They have a website also.
Yes, we do.
And
Downtown NYC,
So Downtown NYC, so check that out also, and you'll find the piece she writes here, hopefully, by the time you see this video. But she's doing her very first ever, hopefully there'll be a long line of box openings when she comes to speakeasies and stuff, but she's doing her very first box opening. Her parents, you guys should be proud. This is her first time doing this. And now I do this like a 42nd Street Shell game, which you may remember too. I was born and raised and remember the 42nd Street Shell games where they had those guys, right. So I do this just like that. I mix them up like this. This is me mixing up the boxes. Are you confused, Jenna? Are you confused, Jenna?
I am confused.
Good, because otherwise I'd have to do this all day long, and this is kind of hard to do all day long, especially with this big one here. So this is me mixing up the boxes. Mind you, Jenna, there isn't a quarter under any of these boxes, so you don't win a quarter. Sorry about that. And you don't even win the box. Look at that. You just get the joy of having opened the box. But imagine opening the new acquisitions at the Met. You might open a mummy. Now, I'm not sure if I got a mummy. A mummy might fit in the bigger one here, but it might be just the head or the torso. But anyway, and I didn't order any mummies, so it'd have to be a donation. I don't know if anyone donated a mummy, so don't hold your breath on that one. But it's something. So here I go mixing them up, and then you pick a box, any box. Which do you want to open? That one, cool. And we have a scalpel for you. Try not to cut me, you, or anybody else, including the cat.
My best. Oh, there's lots of tape on this one.
Yeah, they taped it very well.
I don't think that was effective.
You may have to keep cutting.
Yeah, I might have to cut.
That was so
that
not. Let me help you.
There's a lot of tape.
You look really scared to cut. It looks like the top.
Yeah, that one would be better.
So I'll do some of the cutting for you because you're worried about. She's really good. She's not trying not to break it.
I learned too well.
You guys taught her way too well. Okay, so let me see if I can get the center cut. But I just don't want to cut the name it came from for proper catalog.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
That is it. I feel like that's a gift.
And I didn't even do what Houdini does, which is cut her in half. That we do later in the show.
Alright.
It's like one of those Russian dolls. I have no clue what that is, but it looks like you need more scissors. Or do you?
There's more on my thing.
It's like the peanut butter sandwich. I think you opened my peanut butter sandwich. That's my lunch. The one that got confiscated when I went to California.
There you go. Oh,
Oh, my Lord.
the paper. There's a paper there.
You do that, I do this. Item under here. That is the funniest paper I've ever seen. The item is under here. Like I had to have something. Oh my Lord. That is so bizarre.
Do you know what it is yet?
I don't, usually by now I can guess.
Oh.
And I can't even guess. Look at how well he did this though.
It almost looks like a miniature license plate. I know it's not.
Oh my God, I know what it is.
What is it?
I don't. Oh, this is so unique. We can cut the sides. God, that didn't sound good, right?
That's why I let you cut the box.
Oh my Lord. I know this can't break. Because I have a feeling I know what it is. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. But I know I can do this without worrying. And now break it open.
Is this like a credit card?
No. They didn't have credit cards with this.
I know, but it looks a lot like one.
Doesn't it?
Thank you.
I'm not sure your parents will know
X-ray
about
shoe fitter.
Yes. This is the plaque for an X-ray shoe fitter. Everyone on the internet that knows what these are is going crazy. This is one of the most coolest items in the world. I'm dying for a full. Apparently, during the early to mid 1900s, they had this giant. It looked like a laundry machine. It was made out of wood, and it was basically an X-ray shoe fitter. It would X-ray your feet so that you'd find out what shoe size was the right shoe size for you. The problem was there was no protection for your body, your feet, your eyes, or anything. So basically, you were being irradiated.
Yeah.
And they were hugely dangerous. They were insanely dangerous. I actually have the tube in the other room, and I've got some of the diodes in that room, but I never had the actual plaque. And now I've got the actual plaque that says X-ray shoe fitter. This is the holy grail item. When we have the permanent location, I'm going to buy one of these. I'm dying for one. I've had access to them multiple times, but I had no one. My friend in Staten Island, ironically, was going to house it for me. But I didn't pull the trigger fast enough, and it was in Vermont, and I was going to drive it to Vermont and bring it to my friend in Staten Island. And he was kind of getting a little worried because he's like, it's as big as a washing machine? That's pretty scary. And who knows if it probably still had the X-ray stuff in it, so it's probably still pretty toxic. But yeah, this is the coolest, that is the best thing for you to open. Yeah, that is such a holy grail item. There should be a magazine, it might be back here, a Buster Brown magazine that I had over here somewhere, but it may be gone now.
It almost looks signed.
My Buster Brown magazine, I moved somewhere, but there was a Buster Brown magazine here.
The light scratches? It's almost like someone wrote their name in it.
Really?
Almost.
There was a Buster Brown magazine when Buster Brown did shoes, and it actually said, this Buster Brown on like 26th Street has an X-ray shoe fitter, kids, so you can try out your shoes. And it's just like, yeah, that may not have been a good thing to advertise.
Yeah, you see upside down there?
There's something
it almost looks like it might be in French though. It's very light.
Oh, yeah, I see some sort of scribbling in there. There's always a
looks like it could be a name.
It says Jenna. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
It's upside down though. So. From the card.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be someone scratched in their name, whoever owned it after. But someone was smart enough to take that off the machine, realizing how silly it is, and saved it for me. Clearly. So that'll be part. I lecture at a lot of medical conventions, and I just did an X-ray convention. So that's going to be like one of the centerpieces of my next X-ray convention. And actually, they're talking to me about doing another one pretty soon. So this will be the centerpiece of that.
I'm glad I got to open it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Thank you.
Say bye to you guys.